just wanted to show you a few ways that we can help with any kind of visual impairments on the SOL test. If you go to the TestNav website, you're going to want to go down here to Virginia and then click on the Virginia practice items. So we're going to pick reading just so that we can look at some of the features that will be really helpful for reading. And I'm going to pick the non-audio. You can pick audio if the student has audio version. Once we're in the test, we need to agree that we're, using this for educational purposes. So let's take a look at a passage here. So this passage right here, sometimes students, it's a lot to read all at once. And so there's a few things that you can do to help. One thing that you can do is up here in this drop-down menu at the top, up where it says TestNav user, if you click on Show Line Reader Mask, you can move this around to different places so that it blocks out a section. You can even block out all of it. You can stretch this out if it's longer and you need more space. Okay. And so that can be moved to read each line, and that helps for students whose eyes kind of jump around a little bit. To get rid of that, we just click it again. Another thing that we can use is to change the background color. And some of these are really nice. I think the black and white is really nice. It really makes it stand out. The blue and yellow as well, very bright. If the screen is too bright for them, sometimes the whiteness, sometimes a yellow, the cream background can be helpful as well. So you can pick whatever works for your student. Another thing to do is if you drag your mouse, you can highlight different things. We can highlight them in different colors, and that helps for them as they're reading to go through and kind of pick out maybe some of the important things. Okay, so we're going to need to make sure that we're scrolling all the way down through this, and that's what's tricky. Students sometimes forget to scroll down. Another thing that we can do is to make the text bigger. So in order to do that, we're going to click Control+ on our keyboard. And when you hit Control+, it makes the whole thing bigger. Okay, and so you can see that that's really helpful there. Now again, we have to be able to scroll in two places. Over here is, and this is for the online version, so I'm not sure if the test version, I think just the whole thing is your screen. You don't have it, like you don't have any other tabs, so hopefully that's not as confusing. But again, let's say that I want to read this, but it's cutting that off. So we can just stretch this here and stretch this. Just you want to make sure you go all the way to the end. So these are just some kind of things that help make things a little bit easier to read as you're going along and reading this.